Hello, beautiful beings. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. My name is Azrael, and I'm coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm just really grateful and thankful to be here with you right now, in this moment, in this time, and in this space. Always remembering and honoring the time-space continuum that if you're joining in at a later time, you are just as present and just as connected as if you're here live in this moment, here and now. It's so important that we remember, as most of us do in this group or the people watching this video, that we are so much more than the linear awareness of our lives, of our mind, of these times, of time itself. And one of the things I've been curious about, probably for the last 20 years, is what happens when we can step out of the box of our mind or the box of this linear time or linear energy and linear flow. And what if we can open up as much as we're able to in these human bodies, in this timeline that we're in right now, to really open up to what is possible and what is our pure potential. And I've really been having some really beautiful awakenings the last couple months. I would call them energetic attunements, right? Coming back online maybe with the grid. Hi Sarah, it's so lovely to see you. Oh, my heart feels so warm. But I don't want to say I felt disconnected from the grid the last 4 or 5 years, but it's, we're in these huge shifts. I think all of us in our own way are seeing it, right? This dissolving, this breaking down, this dying of sorts. And then there is these beginnings and these birthings happening, but a lot of it's been being in the compost, right? Or being in a space where old connections to the grid lines or to the frequency of our collective have been sort of dying out or burning. And the new ones are coming, but they're not like as strong, right? Like they're like baby ones that will be stronger than the ones we used to have. But for now, right, it's still sort of like, oh yeah, where does that connect? And how does that connect? Because we're being asked to move out of this linear experience of being. And so anyways, don't want to get into a whole conversation about that today, but in the last few months, I've been having some really powerful, I guess I would say, energy awakenings of sorts. And even this last week, just walking around like and feeling the Merkaba of my being or of my soul imprint, sort of hanging out above my head saying, okay, here you are, it's time to bring in the next channeling or perhaps the next wave of information. And so that's my intention for this session today is what can we do and how can we come both more into our bodies, but also to an experience we're starting to open and really trust, or for those of us that are already open and do trust, into a deeper experience of the unified field and of the frequency of the pure potential of being, instead of this linear timeline we've been so locked into. Because as it crumbles and shifts, the more that we can step into the radiance of that field and the radiance of our beings, the more that we can sort of ground it in, so it becomes a day-to-day experience for all and all beings, right? As I've said many times to myself and to others, like we're the ones, right? We're the ones we've been waiting for. We are the forebearers of this big shift. And so the intention today is just to really open into higher frequency and more radiance, whoever you may be and wherever you may be and whatever time you're watching this, whether now or in the future. So we are going to work with breath work. We're going to work with visualization. I will be guiding you. I'm going to invite you to get comfortable. So for those of you that are watching this later, if comfortable means lying down and you want to get your yoga mat or get really cozy, press pause and do what you can to really get into that space. Seated is great too. I'm going to be seated for it. And if you're watching live, just give yourself permission to find a comfortable seat or maybe just lie down where you're at. And we'll begin. And this will be about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll just see how the flow goes. So may we all come together in this moment and this time, opening the portals to the experience of the highest grace, opening our awareness and our beings to pure, unconditional love, highest consciousness, and asking that for this next 15 or 20 minutes, we are held in a bubble of divine light, a light so pure and so bright that only the purest love can exist. And I call on and I recognize each and every being drawn to this video, to their guides, their angels, their ancestors, and all the other beautiful energies that are here to support us in this awakening and evolving path. I ask my ego and acquired mind to drop to the earth so that I may be a channel of pure spirit, setting the intention for each of us to remember all that we are as we open into a deep radiance of being. So taking a few deep breaths, just through the nostrils to start. Noticing if there's any place or anywhere that you're holding on to tension, stagnancy, holding. And the next time you inhale, open your mouth and just sigh it out. And do this a few times, breathing in, inviting yourself to fill up with freshness. And as you exhale, just opening the mouth and just letting anything and everything just wash away. Maybe one more time. This time really falling into your bones, falling into the earth, letting yourself soften. And just being for a moment. Noticing that if you listen softly, you can see and feel the heartbeat of the earth like a drum. Notice the drumbeat, gentle yet rhythmic, moving around you. As I feel many wise elders and keepers of the secrets in the field circling around us with their sacred rhythm, their sacred medicine, their sacred drumming. And as you start to breathe in and out through your nostrils, slowly and gently, you might imagine that you are in a temple, the highest attunements, and that there are these strong and sacred beings now circling you, connecting with the drumbeat and the heartbeat of the earth's rhythm. Breathing you into your body with each inhale and each exhale. And feeling the drumbeat of these ancient beings resonating through your cells, through your soul, anchoring you into the earth and into the sacred practice. 3 or 4 more breaths through the nostrils, grounding, connecting, and being here now. Let yourself be held by the earth. Let yourself open to this power. And then let your breath go. Let yourself rest. Take a moment here and feel the sacredness of this sweet and gentle slumber. Attuning yourself to the vibration of the earth, the resonance of this planet that we chose to be born in and on at this time. Let's turn our palms up. Doesn't matter if you're seated or lying down. And bring the thumb and the first finger together. So index finger and thumb finger tips together. 3 times. Just listen or repeat after me. I am aligned with the highest frequency of my soul. I am aligned with the highest frequency of my soul. I am aligned with the highest frequency of my soul. Imagine, or perhaps notice, that up above you, anywhere from 6 to 15 feet above you, maybe higher for some of you, there's a beautiful Merkaba. You don't know what a Merkaba is, you can think of a beautiful star spinning in all directions. And this Merkaba is directly above you, above your crown chakra, holding the frequency of your soul, of your light, of your blueprint. And maybe noticing far up above that, a beautiful line of color that carries with it the vibration and the energy of your aura and your wisdom. It's like this beam of light shining down from beyond the beyonds, moving into the spinning star, and then showering down upon you like a beam of the most awakening and nourishing light. So we're going to work with some rhythmic breathing now. Knowing that we don't have to focus on the Merkaba or the color. Just maybe notice that it's there. And we're going to open to our heart's radiance, allowing the soul light to come into our heart. So first, let's just bring our awareness to the heart center, right at the center of the chest. Maybe noticing another piece of sacred geometry here. It might be a Merkaba, it might be a symbol, a circle, a crystal. Rose quartz, ancient. And then when you're ready, breathing in and out through the mouth or the nose, just a rhythmic breath. It sounds sort of like this. And you're not breathing this breath into anywhere. In fact, this breath is almost breathing you. But keep your awareness and your attention. Keep your awareness and your attention at your heart. It's okay if you let your hands go. And if you can, keep your attention at the center of your heart, not just at the front. Can you go back beyond the layers into the central channel of your heart? This space where the rose quartz or sacred symbol of your being, the sacred imprint of your soul can speak. Be aligned, open, awaken, keep breathing. You might notice out in front of you right now, there is an angel or a guide shining the most beautiful light into your heart, sending you pure, unconditional love. You are held. There is also an angel or a guardian of light behind you, shining light into the back of your heart. Keep breathing. Rhythmic. It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's not necessarily supposed to be easy. If it is, great. But don't worry if you're noticing some intensity. Removing the layers, removing the timelines, removing the perception that's saying we can only move this way. And then let the breath go. Let it go. Let yourself rest. Feel this chamber of beautiful light shining down around you. What color is enveloping you right now? What is the texture of that beautiful color? This highest wisdom of your soul and its purpose and its divinity. What does the center space of your heart feel like right now? What is the sacred ancient energy that's resonant in your field right now, in your grid lines? The grid lines that are beyond the body, beyond this being. What is that imprint that's saying, I am ready to remember, I am ready to awaken. I am ready to see in a whole different way. Now drop your awareness down into the earth 30, 40, 50 feet deep. For some of you, it might be hundreds of feet deep. How deep can your awareness go? How deep can you bring that mind and its energy down into the earth? And notice that there is a crystal there, or a rock, ancient and old, carries with it the imprint of lifetimes, of galaxies, of wisdom beyond our wildest knowing. And it is pure. It is holding the essence of our physicality, of the strength for our being. Drop a line from the central chamber of your heart all the way down to this ancient rock. Let them connect. Notice how it happens organically. Notice how you didn't even have to think about it. And then as you inhale, inhale the grounded strength and wisdom from this ancient rock up into your heart. And as you exhale, breathe out through the front and the back of the heart. It's like breathing up tree roots, although I'm seeing them more like molten rock almost. We'll do this 4 more times, breathing up. Center of the heart, anchoring, exhaling out front and back. Giving the heart support to receive the wisdom, to receive the attunement so that we can open into greater frequency, greater radiance, greater understanding. 1 more breath. And then let it go. And just notice how you feel, how your heart feels, how there's a sense of support. Notice what it's like to just let go. And feel your strength, feel your power. Feel the circle of guides and angels around you right now, watching you with love. If your palms have gone back down, turn them up again, and this time find the rhythmic breath 1 last time. You can bring your awareness of the breath this time. Bring it up to your throat. This throat is our expression of pure frequency, and maybe we'll work with it next week, but for now, we're just breathing the rhythmic energy of our awareness to the throat so that we may be a clear channel to express the divine. Our divine truth, our divine message, our divine radiance. Each of us a different note in this system of life. This song of being. You are grounded in the heart. You are strong in your awareness. You are here. You are present. There is still beautiful light moving down around you. Don't worry. We're going to anchor that in soon. Let's just keep breathing just a little bit more. Let this rhythmic breath shake things up. Let it move out the gunk. Let it move out the patterns, the things that keep us from thinking that life is impossible, that we can't expand, or that miracles don't happen, whatever our story is, right? That we can't trust in the process of our becoming. Keep going, keep going. And then release. And as you release, just let go. Bringing your awareness to that beautiful star above your head, the Merkaba. And that line of light that's shining down into the Merkaba, where it transforms and moves into this beautiful shower that moves around us, through us, protecting us, soothing us. And inviting in now with your awareness from this spinning star above your head, this beautiful yet direct beam of light moving down through your crown. This color anchoring into your heart. And notice what happens when it comes into the center space. When it hits this grounded and rooted channel. This mix of heaven and earth. The color of your being and wisdom. The grounded sacred awareness. The ancient ones. Let's take 3 breaths now, breathing in. Breathe in and breathe that color into your heart through your crown. Allow it to ground, almost like it were an energy sort of movement around the stability of your structure in the heart. And as you exhale, allow it to shimmer. I'm almost seeing it like one of those balls, right? Like that you can touch and the electricity goes to your hands, like it's a clear ball of electricity. Breathing in this color, this light, and exhaling, having it expand. Anchored in the heart, one more breath. Beautiful. And then bringing your hands to your throat. And what I'm doing, don't feel like you have to look. If you don't get it right, you'll do it in your own way. I'm bringing the tips of the thumbs together and the tips of the fingers together, sort of making a little channel with my hands right at the throat center. Just bringing it up. And then breathing from the heart 3 times from this beautiful grounded awareness. Breathing up the grounded color of your frequency, your wisdom. Exhaling it through this beautiful circle of hands of light through the front of the throat. You might notice energy is still coming down through the crown, and that's fine. One more breath. And then release. Listening or repeating after me. I'm free to express myself with authenticity, truth, and freedom. I am free to express my soul's resonance with authenticity, truth, and freedom. I express myself fully with authenticity, truth, and freedom. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, resonate light throughout all the cells of your body, front, side, center, back, up, down. Fill your aura up, breathing in from earth and heaven, radiating out through all the cells, all the tissues. And one more time. I am aligned with my highest soul frequency. So let go of your breath, let go of your being. And for those of you that are watching by recording from the timeline, I invite you to take a good 5 minutes to just rest. For those of you present, feel free to do so as well. Noticing with each exhale, you can relax deeper into the earth. And that there is nothing you need to do. These breathwork sessions are a seed. We set the intentions, we open to the flow, and it's in our rest and it's in our dream time later as well that the true work can start to take place. So be gentle, open to the grace. As I give thanks to you and all of the angels and guides, the beings present with us today. See how much you can notice that star above your head the next couple weeks as you walk around. And I'll be here in 2 weeks to share another healing session with you all. Yeah, Sarah, it was so powerful, and it's such an honor to share. Love to you and love to you all. Remember, we are the ones, and it's through our process, our growth, that we anchor in the light and that we change the world. Namaste. Bye.